So I'm going to close with this, which is, if you right now are uncertain about what you need to do and how you're going to get involved, you're going to get that answer solved in the next couple days. But also, you know how lucky we are to be alive in a time like this, where this entire American experiment, our home, this beautiful gift that we have been given, is now at a moment where it could shatter into a million pieces. So we have been handed something that's about to fall apart. Our generation, the millennial generation, Z generation, can be known as the generation that surprised and shocked the world, that rose up in record numbers, and was the generation that fixed the problems of generations prior. And I could tell you this, the amazing thing about all of you that are involved in high school and college, you know what it's going to take for you to get there. You know all of a sudden what you're dealing against. And guess what? We're the cheerful warriors that are willing to endure and persevere past that. But I start to see hope when I see gatherings like this. I see hope when I show up to school board meetings and hundreds of parents are there contesting against critical race theory and demanding that it's removed from its textbooks. I get hope when I see how many people are realizing what's really at stake here. This is not about politics, everybody. This is simply about our nation and our country and our home. I love the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Go Tampa Bay. They won the Super Bowl. Let me tell you, though, that this is uniquely different than watching an NFL football game. Watching an NFL football game is, by definition, a spectator sport. You know what makes this different? Every single one of you can be involved in this and should be involved in this. That here's the test, and you can take the test this evening. You need to write down how much you've suffered over the last year, and if it isn't a lot, you're not doing enough to save the country. It's that simple. How much damage have you incurred to try to save the republic? Now, when I meet some of these amazing young Turning Point USA students, they say, you know what? I got kicked out of my school because I wasn't going to take the vaccine, but they forced it. I said, well, that's a huge sacrifice. And that is contesting for truth. But guess what? Every single one of you are leaders here, all thousands and thousands and thousands of you. And you look around, Turning Point USA is a glitch in the matrix of what the left is trying to do in our country. They would love nothing more than to have all of you be obedient and afraid and silent and be at home. But you know what's actually going to be our salvation and going to turn this thing around? When thousands and thousands of charismatic and energetic young leaders like you all of a sudden start to chart the path forward in a way that is going to be one of hope and freedom and of a better tomorrow. When I started this at 18 years old, 9 years ago in this city, I couldn't have dreamt in my wildest imagination we'd be filling up auditoriums like this and our Young Women's Leadership Summit and all these amazing things that have happened throughout our history. We're going to hit 1,000 high school chapters very soon. But the real thanks goes to every single one of you. And as long as we are courageous, and we are focused on what that America is and what it stands for, I could tell you this, that the left is nervous, that conservatives are going to rise up in record numbers. The left is nervous that every single one of you are going to start to take ownership for our nation, for our country, and our home. And by the end of this conference, I want every single one of you to make a commitment to do something in your local communities, on your college campuses, in your high school environment, because it's our country now, everybody. It's no longer cheering from afar. It's time for our generation to start to rise up and take back America for freedom. God bless you guys. Thanks so much.
Hey everybody, this is Charlie Kirk, founder and CEO of Turning Point USA. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Turning Point USA.